Welcome back. Now on the Daily Roundup, we are joined by a passionate Namibian gardener whose green thumb has captured hearts far beyond our borders. From Okapya Village in Ondangwa, Ruben Augustus has turned his love for growing food into an inspiring online community. Through his TikTok page, which now boasts over 82,000 followers, Ruben shares practical gardening tips, innovative growing methods, and the joy that comes with nurturing plants. His journey is proof that anyone, no matter where they are, can grow their own food and find peace through gardening. Ruben, good evening and welcome.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Well, to start with, tell us a little bit more about, your gardening journey that began back in 2024. What inspired you to start?
And what inspires me to start is just to have my own food at home, and also to have that connecting with nature as well. Yeah, and that's also to share with others that gardening is also good when it comes to growing your own food at home. And when you're growing your own food, you know what you have been using compared to other gardeners or other people that use maybe chemicals and so yeah. Yeah, so with my garden, I practically use organic, so I don't use other stuff like chemicals. So yeah. So what is the best part of gardening as well?
Well, I'm sure we've got some images, of course, that you shared with us on your garden. And when you thought of starting your own garden just to have your own food, did you think it would turn out to be so beautiful and so elaborate? Because you've got quite a big variety of vegetables that you're growing there.
Man, I didn't know when it's gonna turn out like that, because even when I started, I had no idea about gardening. So in this era now, it's all about internet, and also AI play a big part of gardening as well. So I don't know, maybe God sent me to do those gardening also. I don't know.
And they say that you need to have a specific sort of touch to be able to, grow plants and grow food. Not everybody's got that gift. Some people put a plant in a pot plant and it dies after a few days. So it's really a gift, actually.
Yeah.
We've seen you use several different methods, like, raised beds, containers, and in-ground planting. Which of these would you recommend for beginners starting out at their own homes?
I can say they can start with whatever they have, but I can recommend them to start with containers, because the containers are easy to maintain, and then also they don't drain that much. But as long as you are so passionate about it, so maybe you can step ahead with in-ground, but containers are more better, and also a raised bed. But a raised bed, I can say it's good, especially when people that are living in the urban area, where they don't have enough space. They can also do a raised beds. Yeah, but for a good start, it's all up to you. Yeah, you can start with in-ground or pots or a raised bed. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
And then you decided to share your gardening journey on TikTok, and you have a massive following of 82,000. That's incredible. What do you think it is that draws people to your page and your content?
I think it's the quality, the way I present videos, and also the commitment, and also consistency. Because there was never a day I skipped of uploading a video. Because everything I do in the garden, I record it at that moment and post it with my community. So maybe I think it's just the quality. Yeah. Because I get that a lot of people saying, no, we love your videos, the quality, what cameras do you use? And sometimes I tell them, sometimes it's not about the quality, I mean the camera. Yeah. It's about just you, how you present it, and how you communicate with your audience as well. Yeah.
Well, you've elevated your gardening since it started, from starting on TikTok and just showing people what you're planting, how you're planting it. You're now doing your own seeds, and you're also doing training. But let's talk about the seed aspect first, which I find absolutely fascinating. So tell us a bit about this that you've brought with today, which is the marigold red and the marigold lemon, which you've packaged yourself. It's called Garden with Ruben. Tell us a little bit more about this.
With the seeds, I get a lot of requests from my audience asking about the flowers that they see in my garden. So sometimes I say, no, I can offer them, but at some points I realize that, so since TikTok doesn't also pay our content, so what if I can also make something out of this? So that's why I came up with this. It's not yet out, but after this, I think everybody can buy from me, and yeah, and you see how it goes. And
well, you said that these plants keep away pests. So and talk to us about how you would plant these typically. Would you plant it in between your vegetables, or how would you do it?
Yeah, you can do it in between or in the corners. Like in my case, I use raised beds. I normally plant them in the corners, because the pests sometimes use those corners to get to the plants.
You're right.
So if they found marigold, it's going to be hard for them. But not all the pests that can be chased away by marigolds, only some. So you can plant in between or at the borders. Yeah.
And you're also sharing what you've learned through your journey now by training others. Talk to us a little bit about that as well.
I did a training in August, and it was quite good, because I also learned also from people that I teach about that. So, and I'm also planning to host another workshop whereby I will be teaching people also to have their own garden at home. And yeah.
Fantastic. Well, what kind of vegetables are you growing? I mean, there's a variety, but tell us, you know, what kind of vegetables you're growing, what you found to be the easiest to grow from the time that you plant it till the time that you can harvest it. Talk to us about that.
The easiest plant that you can start with is, I think it's tomatoes and spinach. Because that's what I started with in the beginning. It's but you can also plant what you eat at home. So if you like tomatoes, you can plant tomatoes. If you like onions, you can plant onions. So it depends, yeah.
Okay. And do you do cabbage and potatoes and sweet potatoes and what else?
Yeah, I usually grow everything.
Okay.
Because even when I started, I wanted to just test how to see how the plants grow. So after that, I realized that no, let me just plant what we use in the kitchen. So yeah.
Just finally, for somebody watching today, Ruben, what advice would you give to them? You know, somebody who wants to start growing their own food but has no clue where to start.
I would advise them to start small and also use what they have. And also, they shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes, because gardening is a journey.
Yeah.
You also learn as you grow. And that's what I can say about them.
Fantastic. I'm sure people are like, where can we get a hold of him if they'd like to get some seeds or whatever? So what are your social media handles where the public can reach you?
They can get me on TikTok. That's where I'm mostly active.
What's your handle?
Yeah, Garden with Ruben. And also on my number, which is 081 83 73 472.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm definitely going to be planting my marigold red and lemon.
You should.
I don't have any veggies, but you said it makes beautiful garden flowers as well.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Well, that was Ruben, a TikTok gardener who has garnered attention of everyone on his gardening journey. He started a home garden just to be able to provide some extra food for himself, and has gone viral since. He's now packaged his own seeds called A Garden with Ruben, and if you'd like to get in touch with him, either to get some seeds or just to learn how you can start your own gardening journey, you can hit him up on TikTok or his other social media pages. That is Garden with Ruben. It's almost time for our hot topic this Friday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.